Well, Brad, second NAB challenge coming up tomorrow. It's a pretty exciting time of the year. How's everyone feeling?
Yeah, it is. It's exciting because we're getting one step closer to the real stuff in round one. But we're really looking forward to this game up in Wagga. It's going to be nice and warm, but that'll add to the conditioning element for us. But we've got a significant number of changes, and most of our list will have tasted some senior footy, albeit at NAB challenge level, early in this pre-season. So that's really pleasing. Got a really broad range of players playing different positions, so that we think that's going to give us a really good opportunity come round one to pick a pretty balanced side.
Can you talk a bit about those inclusions that are coming in particular those guys that didn't play in NAB 1?
Yeah, so in terms of the priorities of the NAB Challenge, we've really tried to expose some of our young players to the level, and while also trying to get enough footy into our senior players to be absolutely ready for round one. So that's meant that we've made about 12 changes for this week's game, and I think that speaks to our availability of our list. So to have players like Todd Goldstein, Nick Del Santo, Lockie Hansen, Ben Jacobs all coming back into the side, Daniel Wells, there's a fair turnover of players, but we still think it's a pretty balanced side.
You mentioned those hot temperatures before. Do you guys have to plan for anything in particular about that? As I know the AFL will obviously make the decision about shortened quarters, etc.
Yeah, I think that's almost certain to be initiated. So that'll mean it's a flat 22-minute quarters, and obviously there's no cap on rotations in NAB 2 anyway. So we don't think we'll need to take any other precautions other than just the normal physiological precautions, hydration, cooling vest, etc. But we're looking forward to the oppressive conditions. I think it gives us a really good hit out under tough conditions, and that'll just all add to our conditioning process for round one.
How about we're looking at some more debutants again? We saw Corey Wagner and Ryan Clark impress in their first outing. Mitch Hibben and Declan Mountford in line for a selection as well?
Yeah, we've been really pleased with what we've seen so far in the pre-season, and Mitch in particular has been held back a little bit just in terms of wanting to get his body fully ready to play AFL footy. Declan's really impressed with his speed and penetration, particularly from the stoppage area. So all the things that we liked when we drafted those boys have impressed us through the pre-season. So we're looking forward to seeing how they go.
What about Collingwood? We saw their game against Geelong. It was pretty high scoring, both teams there. Is that something that you think might happen again this time around?
I'm not sure. I mean, I thought that Collingwood played some really good footy in that game, and Geelong did at different stages as well. So I think, I can't speak for other teams, but we're primarily focusing on what we want to do, not so much on the opposition. So sometimes that can lead to a bit of a free-flowing affair because you're not focusing too much on the opposition. But we're probably like a lot of teams, just trying to see some things that we trained through the pre-season come out in game.
Wagga Wagga is an interesting venue, I guess. Is it somewhere that you've been before? And obviously there's a fair few North fans up there, we're told, so it must be pretty exciting to get out to these regional areas. Yeah,
well, some North Melbourne legends are from up that part of the world. So, it's a place I have been before. This time of year it's always hot. So, we know what conditions we're going to face. But my understanding is the people up at Wagga have done some extensive work on the ground as well. So that's fantastic for us to go up there and play, but I think it leaves a lasting imprint for the community as well to get a great ground, get it improved, and get a taste of top-level AFL footy is fantastic.
And just finally, Saturday night, the boys will fly back, and then Sunday we've got our family day. It's going to be a pretty nice weather for it. You must be looking forward to that too.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to seeing how many fans we can get out here. We want to get as many of our supporters down, and the players are looking forward to getting out and meeting them and acknowledging all the fans that give us such great support at all our games. So we're all looking forward to an exciting 2016, and hopefully our fans get right behind us.
Thanks for your time, Brad. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks a lot.